What's up, guys? MTR 71875 checking in. I had to make a quick video of this mortar tube I bought from Phantom Fireworks a couple weeks ago. I used it last night for the first time at an open fireworks shootout at my local fireworks store. I brought it up there. Figured, oh cool, I could just, Phantom sold it as a Hdpe tube for $9.99. That I could shoot any can, any ball shell out of there as long as it fits. They all fit. I shot my American 5 inches shells. I shot some Diablos, shot the Continuums, shot some little ball shells out of it. So I'm shooting, and then all of a sudden I get one that blows up, about maybe 2 feet out of the tube. Thought it was a can malfunction. And there was another ball shell in the firing pit that somebody threw in the corner, that the wick must have fell off, or the fuse must have fell off, and one of the sparks from the low break ignited that, and that broke and blew up as well. Luckily they had 3 sides around the shooting center, shooting little, alleys, you want to call them, or whatever. So that took a lot of the blast, but I still was in front of it. I didn't get hurt, but it was a close call. So the guy that was running the shindig came over and said, well, just wait a few minutes for your tube to cool down and everything to chill out in the shooting blasting area, because there were some embers still lit on the ground. So I waited. Then I shot another can. It was dark. I had a little flashlight, but I was dumping my tube periodically to get all the debris out of the bottom of it, like you're supposed to do. So I ended up loading another can in there, shooting it, and it literally went maybe 10 feet and broke. Blew up. Nobody got hurt. It was insane. I didn't know what was going on. So then I went, shined my light, and this is what I found. So I shot 2 shells out of this tube with a hole in it. Now, mind you, this is from Phantom Fireworks. Branded. I think the UPC fell off. It's on a wood board screw. It's got a plug in there, stapled on the plug, for $9.99 at the store. They were selling it as Hdpe. It doesn't say Hdpe anywhere on this tube. So I just thought, oh, maybe it was, up top on the pipe and it was cut off when they were making them, which makes sense. The kid that sold it to me, they had a whole shelf full of them, and they even had racks of 8 racks, 10 racks, 16 racks with these same tubes in them for like $80. I just wanted a random, single shot, just so I didn't have to sit there. I had so many different shell brands this year, so I could just sit there and load and load and load. So yeah, what do you think? I don't think this is Hdpe. So I'm gonna go to Phantom tomorrow. Today's Sunday evening. I'm gonna go to Phantom tomorrow, Monday morning, and demand a $9.99 refund. They can look up my account and see that I just bought this a week or 2 ago, and that it failed, and I'm getting my money back. And I'm gonna advise Phantom to pull these off of all their shelves, because if that's what happened to me and I was in a controlled environment, this very well could have happened on my city street, and it could have been pretty bad, because I had a bunch of kids watching at a safe distance, but still the 5-inch American shells break pretty big. So do the Continuums, and somebody could have got hurt, or a homeowner could have had their house on fire. Luckily I was in a controlled environment. That's the first time I used this, was at the shootout yesterday. I didn't load anything into it or shoot anything into it during the 4th. So yeah, they're zoomed in. Nice little, 1/4-inch hole. Big crack in the whole thing. So yeah, you're not going to get the compression to shoot anything out of here. And before, it was darker than hell. I did not notice. Hence why I was getting the super low breaks, and the shell was essentially getting stuck, the can, when it was launching, because that's bowed in a little bit in there. You can't really see. But yeah, I shot maybe 10 shells out of this, 10 cans, and this is what happened. So I advise you guys, if you have any of these, get rid of them, take them back to Phantom, demand a refund. I'm gonna do the same tomorrow, and maybe talk with their corporate office to get these off of the shelves, because these are really, really janky. not legit at all. I don't believe they're even Hdpe. I don't think Hdpe would fail like that. If anybody has any advice or knows what the issue was with me or with my tube, please let me know. But I only did shoot about 10 or 12 cans out of here in intervals of like a minute apart. Like you're supposed to let the tube cool down a little bit. I'd shoot something else and then go to the tube. So yeah, I'll let you know in a follow-up video what Phantom does. I don't have my receipt currently, but I believe every order you purchase from there is on your name, since that's how they use the coupons. It's linked up to your name and address, I think, so they should be able to find it. I might even have the receipt somewhere shoved under a seat or something. I'm gonna take a look at it. But yeah, guys, big fuck up. So I was super pissed. There was of course, no representatives from Phantom at the shootout. There was supposed to be, but they left earlier. It was 2 fireworks stores that could do the shootout, that the permits are through here in Racine County, Extreme and Phantom. And of course, the Phantom representatives were gone by like 9 o'clock. So yeah, I couldn't talk to them personally. But I don't think they would have wanted to talk to me. I was pretty upset. Luckily, all the spectators were well away. So yeah, guys, like, subscribe, and let me know why this thing failed like that. If you know more about it than I do. But it's junk, and look, that's why it's junk. I should have known better, but I didn't. Peace out, guys.